Okay, so we're going to start our practice this morning. Just a reminder that we are using a block or something that resembles a block, and it'll be later on in the practice, so just have it over to the side. Starting off lying down on our backs. Once you're lying down, bend up your knees, bring the soles of your feet to the mat, and then just walk your feet out to the edges of the mat and let your knees rest together. Place one hand on your belly, one hand to the heart, closing your eyes. Take an inhale through your nose and an exhale out through your mouth. Again, inhaling. And one more. Bring your breathing now to a nice even rhythm. In through your nose and out through your nose. And just feel your body beginning to relax and soften. Allowing yourself to let go of all the things you still need to do. Any problems that you've brought to the mat, just let them go. And become fully aware of the breath. Feel the coolness of your inhale and the warmth of your exhale. Feel the gentle rise of the belly as you inhale and the gentle fall as you exhale. Just allowing the breath to begin to calm your nervous system. Feel your mind relaxing. Be aware of the softness in your face, releasing any tension from your jaw. Taking a moment to notice the stillness. Just a little reading by Muji. Don't be a storehouse of memories. Leave past, future, and even present thoughts behind. Be a witness to life unfolding by itself. Be free of all attachments, fears, and concerns by keeping your mind inside your own heart. Rest in being. Like this, your life is always fresh and filled with pure joy and timeless presence. Be happy, wise, and free. Now come to the Hu breath, a nice deep inhale through the nose, and as you exhale, breathing out through the mouth as though you're blowing gently and slowly out through a straw. Nice deep inhale, breathe into the belly, and then exhale slowly out through the mouth. Your lips are pursed, but there's no tension in your face. It's called the Hu breath for the sound that you make as you exhale. One more Hu breath. When you finish that exhale, bring your breathing back to a nice even rhythm. In through your nose and out through your nose, relaxing your arms down by your sides, and slowly turn your head from side to side. Really nice, slow, mindful movements. Really becoming aware of the sensations from the movement. You notice the hair gently moving on the mat. There might be a sound to the movement. Sensation might not only be in the neck, you might feel it traveling down through the bodies. Again, just tuning into every little detail. And stopping in the center, bring your awareness to your hands as you wriggle your fingers. And keeping your elbows on the mat, lift your hands, spread the fingers, and then circle your hands. Lovely movement into the wrist joints. Now this is your time to really tune in, to connect with how you're feeling, how you're moving. And gently pressing your palms together, interlacing your fingers. Lightly press your palms towards the ceiling, keeping your elbows soft. And exhale, turn the palms down to rest lightly on your heart. Inhale, press away. And exhale, palms to the heart. Notice the softness of your touch. Inhale as you press away. Exhale lightly. Feel the kindness of your movements. Inhaling and exhaling. One more. Inhale and exhale. Hold on to opposite elbows. As you inhale, draw your forearms behind your head. And as you exhale, bring the forearms back to your body. Inhale behind your head. And exhale to your body. Inhaling, exhaling. One more, inhale, exhale, relax your hands down by your sides. Keep your heels on the mat, just lift your toes and give them a wriggle. So now your awareness comes down into your feet. And slowly draw your thighs in towards your chest. Hold your knees from the outside and circle your big toes in opposite directions. So feeling the movement in your ankles, but notice you might feel a sensation beneath your hands. Where does the sensations of that movement travel? And then relaxing your feet. Draw your thighs in towards your chest. Take your knees out wide. Press the knees away and then bring them back together. So a lovely big circle of your knees. Noticing how the hip is moving, how the joint is freely moving. Is there some resistance? Notice if you feel this movement in the lower back. If you're prone to tightness and tension in your lower back, you might feel it here. And with the knees together, place your feet back to the mat, hands to your sides. Take an inhale, and as you exhale, let your right knee flop out to the right. To the center, left knee to the left. To the center, right knee to the right. To the center, left knee to the left. To the center, both knees to the right. Look over your left shoulder. Take a who breath. Knees to the center, both knees to the left. Look over your right shoulder, a who breath. Knees to the center. Extend your arms out wide to the sides, making a T shape with your hands. So we're going to bring both the knees to the right. Turn your head to look to the left. Now with your left hand, brush your fingertips in a big circle behind your head, lifting the left shoulder, rolling onto your right side as your left hand touches your right hand. Roll the left hand. So draw a big half circle with your left arm. Left shoulder comes back to the mat, knees come to the center, both knees to the left, look to the right. Draw a big circle with your right arm behind your head, lifting the right shoulder, touching the left hand, drawing back. So this is a movement of the rainbow. So you're drawing a rainbow of your head as you turn from side to side, really natural movement of the body. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling, exhaling. And last time, so you want to circle your right hand over, knees to the center, bring your knees to the right. Now circle the left arm around and then bring the palm of your left hand in front of your face. Press into the left hand and draw yourself up to all fours, facing the front end of your mat. Fingers spread wide and a lovely circle into your hips. Nice and slow, not in a hurry. And just noticing how this feels. Just be curious of the movement, curious in your practice, not critical, not judgmental, just curious. And circling back the other way. And stopping in the center. So I want you to really think about moving now in slow motion, taking both of your feet to the left. Place your right foot on top of your left foot and slowly draw your hips to your heels. Look under your left armpit and awareness to your right side. Then slowly hips come to the center, feet to the right, left foot on top. Hips to heels, look under your right armpit, the slow motion movement to the center, knees to the left, right foot on top, slowly drawing back. And last time, slowly bringing the feet over to the right, drawing your hips back, look under your right armpit. Come back to all fours, tucking your tailbone in cat. Draw the belly in, press up between your shoulder blades, chin to chest. Inhale, tilting your tailbone up, relaxing the belly, heart lifting, looking forward. Exhale, rounding in cat. Inhaling into cow, so fully aware of the sensation through the vertebrae of your back. Rounding, inhale, gentle back bend. Exhale, rounding your spine. Inhaling and exhaling. And this time inhaling into cow. As you exhale into cat, round your spine, push your hips slowly back towards your heels. Inhale, belly draws down, heart leads towards the front end of your mat. Chin to chest, rounding your spine, pressing away. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Taking one more circle. Drawing back to child's pose with your head hovering, a little swaying movement. And making your way back to all fours again, fingers spread wide, tucking your toes, lift your hips high and step your feet together, toes and heels to touch. Now I'm just going to take a circle, a clockwise direction of the knees. So this is nice. Slow again, we're not hurrying through the warm-up. You want to feel and notice every part of the movement. So you feel this movement in your toes, soles of your feet, circling the knees, go back the other way, circling. And lifting your hips, step your feet hip distance apart and come into your moving downward dog. Hips lifting high, softness in your face. And lastly, step your feet to the width of the mat. Nice wide stance. I really notice when I come into this wide stance that I feel a slight release and space created in the lower back. So it's really broadening your sacrum. Keep moving. And keeping your feet wide, walk your feet forward. So you're going to walk your feet to the outside of your hands. Then drop the head, hold on to opposite elbows. Then just begin to bend into one knee, then the other knee, and allow the body to just start to swing. It might come naturally into a figure of 8 movement. Nice softness in your face. And stopping in the center, nice stillness. Place the right hand on your left ankle. Reach your left arm forward. Now look under your left armpit, dropping your right shoulder. So it's a lovely twist. Come back to the center. Left hand hold your right ankle. Right fingers reach forward. Drop the left shoulder. Look under your right armpit. Come back to the center. It's a nice straight spine. Walk your hands forward, but you want your hips to stay over your heels. You're not leaning or taking any weight in your hands. Place the right hand in the center line of the mat and lift your left arm. Bring the left hand down to the center of the mat, lifting your right arm. Releasing down, chin to chest, soften the knees, roll up through your spine. Nice, slowly to come up to standing, rolling your shoulders. Your hands a little shake, your feet to shake. Stepping your feet hip distance apart. So this is a yin meridian massage. It's a qigong movement to stimulate the yin meridian. So first of all, we bring the hands, we cross the hands at the elbows, you lift the hands, then you slide your hands open and take the hands to the back of your head. Wrap your hands around the sides of the neck and then brush down your throat. Bring the backs of the hands together, press down the center line of your body. Take your hands around your waist and rub your kidneys. Press down the backs of your legs. Take your hands around your toes, up the inside of your legs, through the groin, crossing your elbows, lifting high, slide the hands open to the back of the head, around the side of the neck, brush your throat. Backs of the hands to the center line, around your waist, rubbing into the lower back. Press down the backs of your legs. Round your feet, up the inside of your legs, crossing the elbows, lifting high, then open the hands to the back of the head, around your neck, brush your throat. Down the center line, around the waist, rub your kidneys, down the backs of the legs, around your feet, up the inside of the legs. We'll do it one more time, crossing the arms, lifting, slide the hands open to the back of the head, around the side of your neck, brush your throat. Center line, down the center line, the backs of the hands together, around your waist, rub your kidneys. Press down the backs of your legs, around your feet, up the inside of your legs, through the groin, and then again, a little roll of your shoulders. Now we do a movement that is called Embrace the Tiger, Return to the Mountain. So in Qigong, the tiger is your internal power, and the mountain is the center of your inner peace. So we're working with the movement of Qi, beginning with the backs of the hands, draw the backs of the hands up. And as you exhale, pressing the palms away. Then inhale, lift the arms open. Exhale, let your hands draw down. So you're holding a ball, and then palms press out. So you're pressing along the water. Come back to the center. Backs of the hands together, draw up the center line to the height of the lungs. Exhale, press away. Inhale, lift and open. Exhale, releasing down. Inhale, brush the surface of the water, drawing back. So we're lifting the Qi, and then we're releasing, pressing it away. Now we're taking the Qi and we're expanding the Qi. You're letting the Qi fall and then dispersing the Qi to the center. Inhale as you lift the Qi, exhale, let it go. Expand the Qi, let it fall, disperse the Qi. Backs of the hands, inhale, exhale, press away. Inhale, expand, exhale as it falls. Inhale, disperse, exhale to center. Inhale, lift, exhale, press away. Inhale, expand, exhale, fall. Inhale, expand, disperse, exhale. Inhale, exhale, inhale. One more, inhale. Back to the center, take your clearing, palms up, lift and gather, flushing your system. And then just stepping your feet a little wider. So taking your hands across your heart in an X shape. So we're going to turn so the right leg is facing forward and the left foot turns in. Bend into the left leg, straighten the right leg. Open the heart, take your hands back. Now you're going to make your hands into claws. So just bending at the top joint of your fingers. So this is a tiger catching its prey. So you're reaching forward, the tiger is taking hold of its prey and then drawing the prey down to the mat. So take your hands down. You want to bend the left knee, let it hover above the mat, and then circle your left knee. So this is stimulating the 3 dantians, your body, mind, spirit. So really feel as though you're giving your internal organs a little massage here. And releasing, coming back up, crossing the hands in front of your heart, turning to face the other way. Bend into your right leg, straighten your left leg, maybe lift the toes, circling, hands to claws, reaching forward, holding the prey, taking the prey to the ground. Dropping the right knee to hover, circling your right knee. One more. And lifting back up, turning to the side, holding on to that cross, turning back. Right leg is straight, left leg is bent. Lift the toes of the right foot, circle, making your claws. Tiger takes the prey, draws the prey to the ground, bend the left knee, circle your left knee. And release. One more back to the center. Hands cross in front of the heart, turning to the other side. Bend the right leg, straighten the left leg, circle the arms, claws to take the prey to the ground. Off the right knee, draw the right knee down and circle. And come back through horse stance into your cross. Step your feet hip distance apart. Take your clearing, lifting, gather vitality and vibrancy. Exhale, releasing stagnation and blockages. And come to the front of your mat. So we're going to start off with our little yin meridian massage again. So hold on to the elbows, lifting, slide the hands open, bring the hands to the back of the head, around the side of the neck, brush your throat. Backs of the hands down the center line of the body, around the waist, a little rub of your kidneys. Press down the backs of your legs, and this time when your hands are on your calf muscles, draw the belly into the thigh, look between the knees. Inhale, hands to shins, halfway lift. Exhale, drawing in. Halfway lift. Drawing in. One more, halfway lift. Hands to the mat, left step back, left knee to the mat. Inhale, lift your arms high, palms together, dropping your thumbs. Gently push the base of the scalp into your thumbs to lift your elbows up. As you look up with a softness to your face. Now take your hands to either side of your right foot, come off the left knee, step your right leg back to downward dog. On your inhale, left step forward, right knee to the mat. Inhale, lift your arms high, palms together, dropping the thumbs, lifting your elbows, softly looking up. Hands to either side of your left foot, step your right foot forward, exhale, head to knee. Palms brush up the inside of your legs through the groin. Crossing the elbows, lift the elbows, slide the hands open to the back of the head, around your neck, brush your throat. Backs of the hands down the center line, around the waist, rub your kidneys. Press down the backs of your legs, belly to thigh. Inhale, hands to shins, halfway lift. Exhale, drawing in. Halfway lift, drawing in. One more, halfway lift. Hands to the mat, left step back, left knee to the mat. Inhale, lift your arms high. Hands to prayer. Take a twist to the right, and then bring your left elbow onto your right thigh. Palms together, lift your right shoulder up and back. Inhale, lift your arms high, hands to either side of your right foot, lift off the left knee, step back to downward dog. Inhale, left step forward, right knee to the mat. Inhale, lift your arms high, hands to prayer, twisting to the left. And option of right elbow onto the left thigh, palms pressed together, left shoulder lifts up and back. Inhale, lift your arms high, hands to either side of your left foot, step your right foot forward. Exhale, head to knee, palms press up the inside of your legs, through the groin, crossing to hold the elbows. Slide your hands open to the back of the head, around your neck, brush your throat. Backs of the hands down the center line, and then folding for rubbing your kidneys and pressing down the backs of your legs, belly to thigh. Inhale, hands to shins, halfway lift. Exhale, drawing in, halfway lift, drawing in. And last time, halfway lift. Hands to the mat, left step back, left knee to the mat. Drawing back to runner's hurdle, looking at your right knee. And as you come forward, hips towards your right heel, come onto your fingertips, lift your heart, look forward. Exhale, drawing back to runner's hurdle, looking to your knee. And inhale, looking forward, shoulder blades drawing down, drawing back, and drawing forward. Back to runner's hurdle, into your lunge. And last time, into runner's hurdle and hold. Coming back to your lunge, lifting your right foot, extend your right leg long, lengthen it towards the back end of your room. And now lightly step your right foot to the outside of your right hand. Walk your hands over to the left. See if you can bring your right hand off the side of the mat. So you feel this lengthening through the right side. Keep the left hand where it is off the mat and lift your right arm. Look up to your right hand. Release your right hand, walk your hands back onto the mat. Swing your right leg back, child's pose. For the vinyasa, come up to all fours. Shoulders come in front of the wrists and you take a little press. That might be a tiny little bend, might be halfway, might be all the way down to child's pose. Look forward and heart leads into upward dog. Hips draw down, shoulder blades draw down, heart lifts, releasing to the mat. Chin to chest, rounding back to child's pose. So all fours, little press up. Child's pose. Looking forward, heart leads to upward dog. Releasing down. Child's pose. And one more time, forward, take a breath up. Child's pose. Upward dog. Releasing down to child's pose. To all fours, downward dog. Now, always the option of child's pose if that feels nicer for you today. Both are recovery poses, so we're just working to come to stillness, stillness of the body, stillness of the mind, connected by the breath. On your inhale, left step forward, right knee to the mat. Draw back to runner's hurdle, looking at your left knee. And as you come into your lunge, hips towards your left heel, roll the shoulder blades down, lift your heart, look forward. Exhale, runner's hurdle. Inhale, forward. Exhale, drawing back. Inhale, forward. Exhale. One more, inhale. This time, runner's hurdle and hold. Come forward to your lunge, lift your left foot, extend your left leg long. Step your left foot to the outside of your left hand and walk your hands off the right side of the mat. See if you can bring your left hand off as well. And just feel again that nice length in the left side. Keep your right hand where it is, lift your left arm. Release your left hand, walk your hands back onto the mat, swing your left leg back, child's pose. All fours, little press up, child's pose. Look forward as you lead into upward dog. Releasing to the mat, child's pose. To all fours, press up. Child's pose. Upward dog. Releasing down. Child's pose. And last time, press up. Child's pose. Upward dog. Release to the mat. Child's pose. To all fours. Downward dog. Making this inverted V shape with your body, really feeling the hips, the lightness of your hips. And as you push the sitting bones back, you feel the weight come out of the wrist. So you're really creating this evenness of balance over the hands and feet. Evenness of weight, sorry. And come on to your toes, bend your knees, look forward, lightly walk, step or jump forward. Exhale, head to knee. Arms press up the inside of your legs, through the groin, cross the hands, lift and kite. Slide the hands open at the back of the head, wrap around your neck, brush your throat. Back to the hands down the center line, around your waist, rub the kidneys. Press down the backs of the legs, belly to thigh. Inhale, hands to shins, halfway lift. Exhale, drawing in. Halfway lift, drawing in. Halfway lift, hands to the mat, step back to downward dog. Drop down onto your knees into all fours. So we're going to extend the right leg and then cross your right leg over to the left, tucking the toes, pressing the toes on the floor on your left side. Now look over the left shoulder, curving your spine, looking at your right foot. Now keeping the toes of the right foot on the mat, draw a big circle with your right leg, taking your right leg out in line with your left knee. So you're on the side. Now walk your hands over towards your right foot. Lengthen them as far over as you can. Come back to the center, pressing back to child's pose. Keep the toes of the left foot tucked, sinking back. Now, as you come forward, you're resting on the inside edge of your left foot and you're letting your hips draw forward, heart lifts into upward dog with the leg extended out. So pressing back to child's pose and coming forward, drawing back and upward dog. Drawing back to child's pose. Now lifting your hips, lift your right leg parallel to the floor, extend your right leg long, and then bring the right knee in, rounding your spine, chin to chest. Lift the sole of your right foot, look forward. Exhale, right knee rounds the spine. Inhale, lift. Exhale, rounding. Inhale, one more time, draw the right knee in. And lift. This time now we're going to swing the shin of the right leg forward to come into pigeon. So your right foot comes over to the left side of the mat and then walk your left leg back. Make sure your right knee's in line with your right wrist. Nice and long through the left leg. Relax and soften the left foot. So it might be that you stay up here. It might be that you place a block underneath the right thigh. Maybe the forearms come down. Maybe the hands extend and the forehead comes down. Again, this is very much about your body, about the anatomy of your body, the actual bone structure. Some people's bones just don't come into that. Into this place. So we really got to be mindful. Slowly press into the palms of your hands, lifting your chest. Tuck the toes of your left foot, come off your left knee, swing your right leg back, walking downward dog, releasing any tension you might feel in the back of your right knee. And dropping back down to all fours. So we're going to take the left leg long, cross the left leg over to the right. Look over your right shoulder as you curve your spine. Circle the left foot out wide to the side, line with your right knee. Now we're going to walk the hands over to the left foot, lengthening. Walk your hands back to the center, keeping the toes of the right foot touched, sink back to child's pose. And you're going to rest on the outside edge, so the sole of the foot faces out as you draw your hips forward in upward dog, sinking your hips back and drawing forward. Sinking back. Drawing back. One more time. Now coming up to all fours, lifting your left leg parallel to the floor, extending the left leg, bring the left knee in around your spine. Lift the sole of your left foot, draw the left knee in. Sole of the left foot lifts, draw the knee in. Left foot lifts, drawing in. Last time, left foot lifts. Swing the shin of your left leg forward, walk the right leg back, flattening your right foot. Drawing down. Again, finding that point of relaxation without pain in any way. So mindful of the knee, mindful how you're feeling in your hip. Press your palms into the mat, lifting your chest, come off the toe, off the right knee, swing your left leg back, walking downward dog. And just keep walking your feet forward slowly, resting your belly onto your thighs. Press the palms up the inside of your legs. Coming up to standing, again, just roll and relax your shoulders. So from here, we're going to take a big step back with the left leg. You've got to come into warrior two. So if you do step back here, you want to have the arch of the left foot in line with the right heel. Shoulders above your hips, relax the shoulder blades down, open the chest, open the arms, bending down. Now keeping that right knee drawing toward the little toe of your right foot, gazing to the middle of your middle finger. So right at the tip of your middle finger. Now turn your head to face the side. Swing your left arm under your right arm into eagle arms. Draw the elbows away and up. Open into warrior two. Exhale. Look to the front. Looking back to the side, right arm under left arm. Or other way, sorry, left arm under right arm. And we lift the elbows away and up. Open into warrior two. Exhale, turn the palm of your right hand up, peaceful warrior. Slowly turn your head to look down at your left foot, bend a little bit more deeply into the right leg and reach the right hand back. Now extend the right arm forward, take the forearm to the right thigh. With your left arm, extend your left arm back parallel to the floor, fingers reaching to the wall behind you. And now drop your right ear towards your right shoulder. So your head's heavy, your head's not hanging forward, it's drawing back when the ear is coming towards the shoulder. Now just start to extend your little finger back behind you, right behind you to the long end of the mat. So you're opening into your left shoulder. Your left arm back in line with your shoulder, and then draw the left arm forward, side angle, lengthening. Circle your left arm to the mat, left hand down, come off the left heel and lift your right arm. Bring your right hand to the inside of your right foot and walk across the long end of your mat. So straighten out your feet, outside edges of the feet, in line with the short end of the mat. Walk your hands back in line with your feet, shoulder distance apart. Take an inhale and exhale as you fold forward. Now press down into the palms of your hands to straighten your arms. Feel as though you're taking some weight into your hands. So if you were able to, you would be able to lift your hips. Now you're going to see if you can lift one heel and maybe lift the other heel. So it takes a little bit of balance here. You've got to take some weight into the hands. Releasing the heels down, walk your hands to the back end of your mat. Step your left foot back so you're in downward dog facing the back end of your mat. Lift your heels high, take both of your heels to the left and then just swing your hips down to the mat, swinging your feet, turning your feet so you're facing the front end of the mat. Sitting up nice and tall, soften your knees, thread your arms through to reach opposite sides of the mat, belly on your thighs, drop your head and breathe. Release your hands, lift your chest, lift up your right leg, cross your right leg over so the sole of your foot's on the outside of your left knee, flex your left foot, wrap your left arm around your right thigh, right hand behind your back, lengthen and twist. Inhale, lengthen and exhale to twist, but keep the length in your spine, lengthen up from both sitting bones and exhale to twist. Now, as you come out of your twist, take your left hand behind your back. You're going to take the weight into your right foot. So you can use the right hand just to help lift your hips and then lift the right arm up. So you're really feeling this nice side plank with a little bit of support there with the right leg. Now release the hips down, come back to sitting, uncrossing your legs, lie down on your back and just start to rock. So a little bit of momentum, you can hold the back of the knees, massage of your spine. I'm going to rock up into a squat. So taking your hands forward. So we're not in a wide-legged squat today. It's more like your feet are about hip distance apart. The heels a drawing down to the mat as you reach your hands forward. So your knees are a little wide here, the heels are drawing down. The direction of this posture is that the heels will touch the mat, but don't worry if they're not there. Now walk your hands towards your feet. Take your knees out wide. So you're lifting your heels and your heels are now touching. Lift the chest. So maybe the fingers stay down. Maybe you take the arms out wide, palms facing forward, balancing. And release your hands, bring your heels in line with your toes, lifting your hips high, draw your head towards your knees, slide your hands up the inside of your legs, a little roll of your shoulders, and we'll take it to the other side. So big step back now with your right leg, opening into warrior two, softening the shoulders, lengthening through your chest, gazing to the tip of your middle finger. Turn your head to look to the side. Swing your left arm under your right arm, eagle arms. Draw the elbows away and up. Keep the left knee drawing towards the little toe of your left foot. Open into warrior two, looking to the front. Look to the side, right arm under left arm. Elbows away and up. Back to warrior two. Exhale, turn your left palm up, peaceful warrior. Slowly turn your head to look down at your right foot. Bend a little bit more deeply into the left leg and reach the left hand a little further back. Now your left arm reaches forward and you bring the left forearm onto your left thigh. Extend your right arm long parallel to the floor, reaching the fingers back. Keep your head drawing back and then drop your left ear towards your left shoulder. From here, just start to take the left little finger back. So you're working it behind, opening into your left shoulder. The heaviness of your head creates that length through the side of the neck. And bring the arm back in line with your shoulder and then send the right arm forward, side angle. Slowly circle your right arm down, come off your right heel, lift your left arm into twisted lunge. Left hand comes to the inside of your left foot. Walk your hands across the mat, straightening out your feet. Hands in line with your feet. Draw the crown of your head down. Nice and long in your spine. You can just stay here, or you can press into the palms of the hands, straighten the arms, take a little bit of weight into the hands, maybe lift the heels. Releasing down, walk your hands to the back end of your mat. Step your right foot back, downward dog facing the back end of your mat. Lifting your heels to the right, and then just swing your hips down, straighten out your legs, and come to your forward fold, sliding your hands through, reaching to opposite sides of the mat, keeping the belly connected to your thighs. Drop your head and breathe. And slide the hands, lifting up your left leg, cross your left leg to the outside of your right knee, flex your right foot, wrap your right arm around your left thigh, left hand behind your back. Lengthen up from both of your sitting bones and exhale to twist. Inhale, lengthen, exhale to twist. Inhaling and exhale. Come out of your twist, take your right hand behind, Weight into the left foot as you lift up into side plank, lifting the left arm. Releasing down, uncross your left leg, roll down onto your back. Take a nice little rocking movement, rocking forward and back. And then when you're ready, rolling yourself up to your squat. So you want your feet reasonably close together, knees a little wide, pushing your hips back. So as you reach your hands forward, that's a little counterbalance with the heels drawing back. And then walk your hands towards your feet. Turn your knees out as wide as you can. Now your heels will touch. Lift the heart. Maybe you can then take the arms out wide, palms facing forward, just balancing squat. Perfect. Releasing down, bring the knees forward, heels behind your toes, lift your hips high. Press the palms up the inside of your legs. A little roll of the shoulders. And we take a wee balance before we come down onto the mat again. Weight into your left foot and lifting up the right foot in tree pose. So you've got three options. You can have the big toe lightly resting to balance, heel underneath the knee, or your whole foot above the knee. And now if you find the one that feels right for you, hands to prayer. Feel as though you're pressing down through the left leg to extend up through the crown of your head. And bring your hands above your head. Keep your elbows wide. Draw the thumbs back and imagine your wall behind you, opening into your shoulders. Slowly bring your hands back to prayer. Bring your knee forward and release the leg. So we take it to the other side. Find the one that's suitable for you today. Again, might be different to last week, so don't worry, or last time we did this. Hands to prayer. And then lifting the hands, keeping the elbows bent. Draw the thumbs back. Hands back in line with the heart. Bring your knee forward. Give your leg a little shake. And come back to the front end of your mat. So we're just going to slowly fold forward. You can just press the palms down the legs. Walk your feet back to downward dog. Drop down onto your knees. And then taking your block, we're going to lie down on our backs. Once you're lying down, place the block between your thighs. So you want to lift the feet up towards the ceiling and press your thighs into the block like an inner rotation, engaging the thighs, which helps to relax the hamstrings. Interlace your hands behind your head. So the first option here is a little lift of your tailbone. So it's a very subtle movement, but the tailbone is lifting off the mat. And then you can lift your head and draw your elbows towards your knees. It's quite a strong core strengthening exercise. Keep the thighs pressing into the block. Now release the tailbone, release your head. Take the soles of your feet to the mat and then lift your hips. Keep your thighs squeezing into the block. Release your hips, lift your feet, lift your tailbone, lift your head, elbows towards your knees. Release your tailbone, release your head, release the soles of the feet to the mat, lift your hips. Releasing down, lift your feet, lift your tailbone, lift your head. Squeezing the block. And releasing soles of the feet down, lifting your hips, squeezing the block. And then release your hips back to the mat. So we're going to take the block from between the thighs and slide it underneath the hips, just on its lowest setting, just to slightly elevate your hips. Now we're going to bend up the knees, draw the thighs in towards your chest, interlace your hands over your right knee and straighten your left leg towards the back end of your mat. So your leg is hovering above the mat, it's slightly elevated, you're pulling the right thigh down as you lengthen the left leg long. Now bend your left knee up towards your chest and then straighten the left leg towards the long back end of the mat. So lifting up the knee and straightening it out. Bring the knee forward and straighten. Knee forward, straighten and hold. Now bringing this left foot to the mat. Keep the right leg bent as you place the sole of the foot down and then walk your right leg long. Take both arms behind your head and then just really relax here, feeling that lovely opening through your pelvis, the block creating that little bit of extra height to open. Walking your heels towards your hips, hug your knees into your chest. Interlace your hands over your left knee, straighten your right leg, lengthen the foot long, draw the left thigh in. Bring the right knee forward, bending the knee and straighten. Draw the right knee in and straighten. Draw it in and straighten, in, straighten and hold. Bring your right foot to the floor, place the sole of the left foot down, walk your left leg long, extend your arms, relax and breathe. And just walk your heels towards your hips, lifting your feet high. Just keep the hands behind your head, but bend into the elbows. So simple inversion, feet lifting higher than your heart, softening your body, softening your breath. Now, bending the knees, bring the soles of your feet to the mat. Take your hands to your sides, lift your hips slightly to slide the block away, and then release the hips down, walking your legs out long, heels wider than your hips, backs of the hands to the earth, palms facing up, closing your eyes for Shavasana. Now breathing softly through your nose and gently out through your mouth. Breathing in through the nose and softly out through your mouth. Breathing in to accept the new. Breathing out to release the old. Breathing in a sense of serenity. Breathing out worries and stresses. And now turn your breath to your own unique natural breath, in through your nose and out through your nose. Switching off the body, letting it rest. Relaxing your toes, your feet, your shins, your thighs. Relaxing your hips, your belly, your chest. Relaxing your shoulders, your arms, your hands, your fingers. Relaxing your neck. Relaxing your jaw, your cheeks, and your eyes. Have a sense of feeling so light that you're floating. Now bring your awareness to your third eye Imagine a warmth and glow drawing in with your inhale and radiating out with your exhale. A warmth and glow drawing in with the inhale and radiating out with the exhale. You deserve this time of rest. Allow yourself to be nurtured by your surroundings. Now bringing your awareness back to the space around you, noticing any sounds, any smells. And bring your awareness to the sound of your breath as you deepen your breath. A little movement into your fingers and toes. Slowly draw your heels together and lengthen your arms behind your head, nice and long in your spine. Walk your heels towards your hips, hugging your knees to your chest. Slowly circling your knees. Circling back the other way. With your knees bent, feet to the mat, rolling onto your right hand side, hands to prayer. Relaxed body and calm mind. Your eyes closed, use your left hand to guide yourself up to sitting, drawing your heart above your pelvis and your head above your heart. Take a moment to notice the stillness of your mind, the stillness of your body, connected by your breath. Thank yourself for making time for this practice. Thank everyone who connected with you, and thank you for allowing me to be part of your practice. Circling your arms wide, palms facing up. Trust your palms will meet high above your head. Look up to your thumbs, thumbs to the crown of your head, third eye, heart center. Om Shanti, Namaste.